I'm Pamela, a 28-year-old full-time housewife. Since I was little, my dream was to become a bride. The one who made my dream come true is my high school classmate, Nick. I got married right after becoming an adult, and I was blessed with a cute daughter named Fiona. Now Nick, Fiona, and I are living modest yet happy days together as a family of 3.
Mom, Grandpa and Grandma are coming this Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just messaged on WhatsApp. They're bringing Mom's favorite pudding, my favorite cookies, and Dad's favorite glazed salmon.
Huh, really? Grandma's glazed dishes are the best. I've been excited since morning. Let's do our best today, too.
Oh, Nick. Grandpa and Grandma are my grandparents. Actually, a few years ago, my parents passed away in an accident, so my grandparents worry about me and come to visit like this when they have time. I was sad about my parents, but now my feelings have settled, and I feel happy to have people who care about me like this. I think I'm blessed with my family. But there's just one thing that's troubling our family. It's my mother-in-law. Those who get along well with their mothers-in-law, please tell me your secret. Nick comes from a family of 4 with his parents and younger sister. But it seems like he grew up feeling overshadowed by his sister since he was little. So the relationship with his parents is delicate. His father passed away a few years ago, and since then his mother and sister lived together in their hometown. However, last year his sister got married and moved overseas. Because of that, his mother started coming to our house more often. We've been distant for a long time, so I hardly knew anything about my mother-in-law. But recently, as we've gotten closer, I've started to see her true colors. For example, there was an incident like this.
Oh, Pamela, I'm here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, lunchtime alone? It must be lonely, so I'll eat with you. Oh, what's this? Frozen pasta? Are you trying to feed me something like this?
No, I didn't expect you to come at this time. I'm usually quite casual when I'm alone.
Order something in then.
I can't afford such luxuries during the day.
What kind of daughter-in-law are you? Fine, I'll go to that family restaurant.
She just came over without permission, yet she's completely self-centered.
Pamela, this skincare product is so nice.
Huh? Mom, that was in the bedroom, right? Did you enter without permission?
Even if I'm your mother-in-law, I'm still your mother. Do you have a problem with that? More importantly, I wanted this foundation. Give it to me.
Huh? That was a gift from my grandmother, and I just opened it. Also, I'm not sure if the color will suit you.
It's fine, I'll take it.
And then she goes into the bedroom, rummages through my cosmetics, and uses them without permission. And another time.
This is it! This is what I wanted! Pamela, you're really something. You bought this for me, didn't you?
Huh? No, actually, Fiona and Nick gave it to me as a Mother's Day's present.
Well then, give it to me as a Mother's Day gift, okay?
That's impossible. It's a precious scarf.
Huh? Are you trying to defy me?
There are things I can give and things I can't.
Enough, I'll take it.
She's totally selfish like this. Of course, whenever my mother-in-law does something, I consult Nick and firmly complain to him each time. As expected, he scolded his mother even more harshly than usual when she took my Mother's Day present without permission.
Taking others' stuff without permission is like being a thief. If that's your intention, then don't ever come to my house again.
Nick said this and kicked out his mother, but apparently it touched a nerve. One day, it was a Sunday when my grandparents were scheduled to visit. They had just returned from overseas and were bringing souvenirs. I had already finished cooking, thinking it would be a good idea to treat me to some Italian food for the first time in a while. But then my mother-in-law suddenly showed up. Without hesitation, Nick said this to her.
Today, Pamela's grandparents are coming, so please go home, Mom.
What's that? It's not a problem if her grandparents are here, right? She's laying out such delicious dishes. When it's my turn, she doesn't treat me with homemade cooking. This wife of yours.
That's because you always show up unexpectedly, right? And on top of that, you're always complaining and making demands. Her grandpa and grandma are different from you, Mom. They always give us a heads up before coming. They even bring gifts.
Nick said that, but...
Pamela, am I in the way? What, you're giving me the cold shoulder?
No, well...
See? Pamela said it's okay even if I'm here.
No, that's not what I meant. I can't say no, and you know that, yet you still insist. That's just malicious, you know.
Since I'm already here, I'll go meet your grandpa and grandma. I'm sure they, being wealthy, will bring us some wonderful souvenirs.
Please, it's embarrassing. Just go home.
Nope.
As my mother-in-law and Nick exchanged words like this, Fiona looked troubled, scanning both above and below the table. Fiona, what's wrong?
Mom, where's the watch that was here?
Huh? I don't know. It's not here.
Yeah, it's gone. What should we do?
Just a moment ago, the watch was definitely on the table. The only one who knows where the watch went is definitely... Mom, did you see the wristwatch that was on the table? I asked my mother-in-law then.
Oh, that wristwatch. Well, you should give up on that now.
Huh?
A wife doesn't need a luxury watch. It's a million years too early for you to have a watch like that when I don't even have one. So I smashed it.
This is mine.
What the hell are you doing?
Grandma, I'll ask you again. What did you do with the watch? Oh, Fiona, didn't you hear Grandma's story earlier? Someone like your mom doesn't need such a luxury watch. If she had a job, that would be different, but your mom is just a lazy housewife. So I smashed it to pieces. Look!
My mother-in-law said this and showed us the trash can. Inside was the brutally destroyed watch. Then Fiona said this.
My watch is broken? Huh?
At the sound of Fiona's voice, my mother-in-law flinched. With a smile on their faces, my grandparents arrived.
Took longer than expected. The rows were more crowded than I thought. Is everyone doing well? Oh my, Nick's mom is here too? How unexpected. It's been a while.
Yes.
What's with this tension?
They seem to have sensed the tension in our home.
Grandpa, Grandma, there's something I need to report right away.
Huh? What is it?
Fiona explained the situation to my grandparents.
Actually, just a moment ago, in a bit of a hurry.
What? Breaking that watch? How do you plan to compensate for it? This has become quite serious.
Compensate? Grandpa, Grandma isn't thinking about compensating for it, obviously. She just wants to bully Mom, that's all. She's always picking on Mom. She even got scolded by Dad recently. So this must be her way of getting back at her.
What's that? Is she bullying our granddaughter?
I didn't want to worry her, so I didn't mention anything about my mother-in-law to my grandma.
No, well, Fiona's misunderstanding, that's all. Don't underestimate me. Even though I'm only 5 years old, I'm already starting to realize what it means to be an adult. So take responsibility for what you say.
Oh dear. As a mom, I'd like her to stay a little more like a child, though.
Oh, Mom, let me explain about this watch. This watch is very precious to me, a gift from Grandpa and Grandma. It's my treasure. So then, it really isn't yours, Pamela?
That's right.
It's mine. And you know, this watch is a gift from friends of Grandpa and Grandma who have connections with royalty in Monaco. You won't find the same one anywhere in the world. Monaco? Royalty? Actually, the price or value doesn't matter. Even though I'm 5, I know it's wrong to break someone else's things. It's called property damage, you know. That's too much. It's not exaggerating. It's something any sensible adult would know.
My mother-in-law began sweating profusely from her forehead.
This watch, you see, was given to me by Pierre. Pierre is a dear friend of mine. He's planning to marry a royal princess.
Is that so? Well, now that it's broken, it's only responsible as an adult to make reparations, right? Right, I understand. I will make reparations. I wonder if Grandma understands the value of this watch. Huh? I doubt she could ever repay it in her lifetime, right?
Mom, this is a good opportunity. I'm sorry, but I can't let you continue to control me like this. Let's end our relationship as mother and son here. I don't want Pamela and Fiona around people like my mother.
That's Nick!
My mother-in-law said that while trying to cling to Nick, but Nick shook off her hand with all his might.
That's right. It's not good for Fiona's upbringing. Besides, she was bullying our dear granddaughter. We support your decision, Nick.
That's Nick! Even my daughter has cut ties with me. What should I do? Figuring out what to do is easy. Just work quietly.
That's right, work. You'll pay full compensation for this watch.
It's destruction of property, and there's also emotional distress compensation. Plus, you've caused trouble for Mom. You'll need to pay damages for that too.
We'll have the lawyer contact you later. Get ready to be scared out of your wits. If you have nowhere to work, we'll take care of you. We know many live in places where you can work for the rest of your life.
Oh no!
Therefore, my mother-in-law's life became dedicated to repaying the compensation for the broken watch and the inconvenience and emotional distress caused to us. Even though she sold her family home and car, it was nowhere near enough. In the end, she ended up working at a live-in inn, recommended by Grandpa and Grandma. She ended up working from morning till night without rest. No matter how much she worked, the amount owed was too much, and whether she could repay it in her lifetime remains uncertain. On the other hand, we are now able to spend peaceful days without being ambushed by my mother-in-law.
Dad, Mom, today is the food truck festival!
On Sunday, Fiona happily exclaimed so. It seems there's a festival where food trucks gather at the nearby park. Fiona has been excited since morning. She's seriously looking at the flyer she got. It seems there are delicious things from across the country and rare dishes from around the world.
Fiona, is there something you want to eat?
I'm still undecided. Crepes sounds good, and so does the shaved ice.
I think I want a hamburger. Oh, they have pudding too.
I want to eat everything.
Alright, then let's try various things.
Yay, let's go soon.
Ever since my mother-in-law stopped coming, peaceful days have returned to our home. Being freed from stress is really important, isn't it? Now let's have another enjoyable day with the family today. My name is Nina, I'm 28 years old and currently raising twins alone. Finally asleep.
Wah, wah,
Wait, if they cry now.
wah, wah.
He finally fell asleep, but when? I'd heard that raising twins alone was tough, but the reality was even harsher. They never both stayed quiet at once. If one cried, the other followed suit. Whether changing diapers or feeding, I could only tend to one at a time. The house echoed with their cries endlessly. With both our families living far away due to work, seeking help was difficult. I sacrificed sleep to care for them diligently. Despite all this, my husband Skylar...
Hey Nina, quiet them down already. I can't concentrate on the game.
Then change the baby's diaper.
Huh? Why do I have to do that?
Are they your children or what?
Isn't that the mother's job? I'm tired.
I've only slept for 2-3 hours recently, you know.
You take naps often, so it's fine. You just took a nap earlier.
I passed out.
You're so annoying. They're twins, so what can you do, right?
With this attitude, you're not helping at all. I'm on childcare leave, and while I'm at home, he doesn't help with any household chores, just games or sleeping. For 6 months, I continued in this state, reaching my limits both mentally and physically. And then one day, as I absentmindedly researched childcare, a surprising message arrived.
Nice to meet you, are you Nina?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Hazel. Let me be honest with you. Please break up with Skylar.
Ah, I see. Is it okay to break up? Yeah, maybe so. I was at my limit from lack of sleep, and I was vaguely thinking about such things. Wait, who are you? It took me about 5 minutes to come to my senses.
Are you listening?
Sorry, I was tripping from lack of sleep.
Because you stay up late.
Staying up late?
I heard it from Skylar. Even though you're a full-time housewife, aren't you neglecting household chores and going out drinking late every day? And all with the money Skylar earns. Aren't you ashamed as his wife?
Whose story is that?
It's about you.
I don't know anyone like that.
Have you been acting strange since earlier?
No. Who are you exactly? Could you possibly be my husband's girlfriend?
Yes.
That guy.
I apologize for having an affair with your husband. I don't know if you'll believe me, but I met Skylar through work. I was told he was single.
It makes sense now. He's capable of something like that.
What do you mean?
So why did you contact me? You were told he was single, right?
He proposed marriage to me, so I looked into it just in case, and then I found out about your existence.
When was that?
About 6 months ago.
He did that when I was going through a tough time? He's unbelievable.
Did something happen?
Oh, it did. Or rather, it still is happening. So about the marriage?
As a wife, it might be hard to accept.
Ah, you mean that piece of paper contract, right? If you want him, go ahead.
Huh?
I've reached my limit. I want to be free.
Can you wait a moment? I've had this strange feeling since earlier. Nina, are you really the person Skylar described?
A stay-at-home mom who just plays around? That's a good one. But I'm actually a full-time employee.
Is that so? But you're mostly at home.
I'm on maternity leave, that's why.
Maternity leave? Do you have kids?
They're 6 months old.
6 months? And twins? How are you managing childcare?
I'm doing it all alone and it's exhausting.
That's unbelievable. Skylar never mentioned any of this.
Wouldn't a cheating partner proposing marriage avoid mentioning that?
I can't believe it.
Discovering my husband's affair made me stop caring about anything. Combined with sleep deprivation, my thought process stalled, and before I knew it, I was making her an unbelievable proposition. Shall we install surveillance cameras?
Huh?
Are you planning to marry Skylar? Shouldn't you see his true nature beforehand?
Are you serious?
If you're serious about it, I'm totally fine with it. Such a hassle. Then 3 days later, Hazel sent a surveillance camera kit for real.
I want to see the truth with my own eyes. If what you said, Nina, is true, I can't forgive myself any more than Skylar can. Please bear with my selfishness for a while.
Alrighty then. I installed a teddy bear-shaped surveillance camera in the living room. Unaware that I and his mistress were in contact, as soon as he leisurely returned home, he immediately flopped down on the sofa and started playing games. Wait, I'll change the diaper.
He really is the father of twins. Why are you lounging around while the children are crying? Shut up, it stinks. Do that over there. You don't do anything and still complain? I'm hungry, where's my food?
The kids didn't nap today, so I haven't had time to prepare.
What? What have you been doing all day? Isn't it obvious? Taking care of the kids. What's wrong with him? Is this the man I intended to marry? If you, Nina, hadn't shown me this, just thinking about it is terrifying. But I also believed his lies and ended up hurting you, Nina. I'm the worst.
She continued monitoring for a few days. I wonder if she believes me now. As I absent-mindedly thought about such things, Hazel contacted me again after a while.
Nina, I'm sorry. What you said was right. I was foolish to believe such a person. Because of my misunderstanding, I've caused you, his wife, so much pain. I'm truly sorry.
I'm glad you understand. Well, and I'm getting a divorce, so take care of yourself.
Please wait.
Huh? You want to stop the divorce? Please spare me that.
No, that's not it. If you're divorcing, let's properly demand compensation from Skylar. Of course, I'll do it too.
No, I don't have the luxury for that right now.
I'll handle all the paperwork. Nina, you just need to sign it.
Wait, you mean you're going to do your own alimony claim against yourself? Is this girl more messed up than me, who's struggling with childcare?
I can't forgive myself. So please, let me pay compensation.
I don't really get it, but I'll leave it to you, okay?
Okay.
She then took the evidence of the affair to the law firm herself, asking them to prepare for me to demand compensation from Skylar and her. She apparently went to request them to get everything ready. The lawyer in charge probably didn't understand what was going on. Nevertheless, 1 week later, the necessary documents arrived at my home. Inside were explanatory materials addressed to both sets of parents, leaving me speechless. But getting a divorce means I have to tell my parents too, huh? That's a relief. My anger towards Hazel wasn't really there from the beginning, but receiving help up to this point, my feelings of gratitude have grown even larger. I wonder if this is unnecessary. I filled out the necessary items and sent them to the law firm by mail. Finally, I filled out the divorce papers, packed the children's belongings, and left home that day. That night.
Hey, Nina, where are you? What about my dinner?
Did you check on the table?
Huh? Table? There's a paper here. What's this?
Divorce papers.
Huh? Divorce?
You've been cheating, haven't you?
What are you talking about?
Hazel told me.
How did you find out?
She asked me to break up with you. You promised her you were going to marry her, didn't you?
If you know that much, I guess there's no helping it. So are you breaking up with me on your own?
I'm tired of being your babysitter. You don't do anything even when the kids are crying. Every time I talk to you, it's about being hungry. I don't remember giving birth to big firstborn like you.
That's your duty as a wife. Since you're home all day, at least do that much.
I'm tired of hearing that too. I'll be raising the kids. Goodbye.
Do as you please. I'm gonna be with Hazel.
Suit yourself.
I was thinking about when to break up, but you bringing it up surprised me. Saved me some trouble.
I feel liberated from being your protector.
Bravo to you, single mom.
It's so much easier without you around.
You're putting up a brave front. Don't ever contact me again. And the twins aren't even my children.
The worst.
The absolute worst. What a joke.
Later, Skylar submitted the divorce papers to the city hall, and the divorce was successfully finalized. When this was conveyed to Hazel,
Understood. I'll get right on it,
she replied. It was only a week later that I received a panicked call from my ex-husband.
Hey Nina, what the hell is going on?
I thought you weren't going to contact me again.
That's the least of my concerns right now. Sending a certified letter to my workplace? Thanks to you, I've been summoned by my boss, and it's turned into a huge mess.
If you mess around with someone at your job, of course that's what happens.
Why did you do something like this? That's cowardly, you know.
Just so you know, I didn't do it. It was Hazel.
Huh? Why would Hazel do something like that? She's supposed to be my future bride. Who said I'm going to be your future bride? Hazel? Huh? What do you mean? I heard everything from Nina. She's a stay-at-home wife who neglects housework and goes out drinking. You were the one pushing childcare of the twins onto her and going to other women's places. That was you, wasn't it? Hazel, did you believe this person's story? Did you doubt me? At first, I couldn't believe it, but after asking Nina for a week and seeing the living room myself, I figured out who was telling the truth. I know who's telling the truth. What do you mean by seeing it myself?
Didn't you notice the new stuffed animal next to the TV? It had a built-in camera.
What the heck is that? Of course you wouldn't notice a new toy when you're completely uninvolved in raising the kids. What happened to your promise of being a great father once we got married and had kids? You liar. You're the worst man. It's not a lie. I really meant to be a good father to our kids, Hazel. I can't believe someone who can't do it now can do it in the future. Let me tell you, I'm going to charge you alimony too. Hazel, why? You led me to believe you were single and even proposed to me, didn't you? If I hadn't investigated myself, what were you planning to do? No, that's why we got divorced. You didn't get divorced, you were just abandoned by Nina, weren't you? You haven't done anything yourself. I bet you were dragging out our relationship, continuing to lie if Nina refused to divorce you. You must have dragged out our relationship and continued lying. That's not true. It's all too late now. If you don't want to be sued for marriage fraud, quietly pay the compensation. Wait a minute. Because of the certified mail you sent, I can't stay at the company anymore, you know? And now you want me to pay compensation. It's your own fault, so don't ever contact me again. I'll consider our relationship a black mark in my history. Oh, by the way, I'll let your boss know what's going on in a separate leisurely conversation. It's over for you. Wait a minute. Hey, you still love me, right? Talk in your sleep.
That's the way it is. Oh, by the way, I'm also demanding compensation from you. So along with child support, make sure to pay it properly.
Let's start over.
Huh?
I really think children need a father after all.
Are you dense or something?
That's right, I'm dense. That's why I didn't understand the importance of you, Nina, and the children until now. But now, thanks to her, I understand. The only one who makes me happy is you, Nina. Let's start over again?
No, thank you.
Nina!
Don't call me by my name so casually.
Even if you refuse, I'll come get you. You're at your parents' house, right?
You can come, but just so you know, my karate black belt dad is going to be furious.
Huh? Wait, everything's gone wrong?
Of course.
Why would you do something like that?
You can't expect someone to stay silent after getting divorced and returning to parents' house with twins.
It's going to be awkward to go there.
I told you not to come. By the way, I've explained everything in detail to your parents.
Are you serious?
Better off than you, huh? Lost your family, chased out of your job, can't even go back to your parents' home. Isn't life just grand?
Wait, Nina, let's talk.
I don't have time to waste talking to an empty blockhead. Well then.
Nina! Nina!
What an empty blockhead. After that, it seems Skylar faced accusations of deteriorating relations with clients, leading to his dismissal. Apparently, he once pleaded with Hazel for help, but she swiftly demanded compensation and sent him away. It said he couldn't rely on his own parents either, as they wouldn't listen to him, and eventually he ran out of savings and was even evicted from his apartment. I don't know how he's doing now, but it doesn't seem like things are going well for him.
Are you sure I don't need to pay you compensation?
If you have an affair with someone who falsely claims to be single, you don't have to pay alimony. Well, you still have an obligation to pay because you continued to date him after you knew I was married, but thanks to your help, I was able to get a divorce, and you did a lot for me, so consider it a commission fee.
I'm so sorry.
Ah! Ooh!
My kids are telling you not to worry.
Thank you.
After that, Hazel and I continued to stay in touch and occasionally have coffee together. I'm determined to find a man who isn't an empty blockhead next time. But for now, I want to focus on raising these children in good health. No matter what kind of father they have, my twins are my treasures. I'm grateful for the support I've received from my parents, and these days, I want to live for the sake of these children.
Nina, Hazel, someone help me!
Forget it.